Welcome back to the program, everybody. Good morning to all of my viewers, listeners, and Soul Tribe family. The name of this program is called It's a Conspiracy, but It Ain't No Theory. My name is Adrian Alice. I just wanted to remind everybody that Texas is the state with the most car accidents. All right, so one of the things I wanted to mention before I go any further is how the media portrays this death of Dianne Feinstein. So they got her portrayed as the Wicked Witch of the West. And then, of course, this is all symbolic for white genocide. And you can hear my dog cussing and cursing out the gang stalkers. So please excuse that. So, but they're begging for it. What can I say? And by the way, is actually racist. White genocide is actually racist. Let's not even get started with Biden, the Biden administration, wasting every single resource possible on this electronic targeting holocaust. All right, so if you didn't know, gang stalking, PSYOPs, is basically undercover agents that are maliciously and electronically harassing a target and keeping a target hostage 24/7 and stalking and setting up a psychological operation around the target everywhere the target goes. All right, and so everything in the media is a form of satire or just a really elaborate parody. But so what this psychological operation does, or the psychological warfare is doing, is holding the targets hostage in their own homes and then also everywhere they go. So I'm currently off grid and I'm still being stalked and harassed 24/7. And so then the media is actually using a meta model to socially engineer. Social engineering is a crime against humanity that mainly consists of three components: exploitation, extortion, and execution. Social engineering under the conspiracy category would primarily fall under energy harvesting and soulscaping. Nobody can sit here and try to act like they didn't know what was going on in my relationship, in my family, and in my life, because I've gone over this many times on my program. And so they want the target to have what I would consider to be a zero human interaction experience. And they do this by systematically segregating their target. And they need these wars to generate more revenue, and they use the war as a money laundering operation and scheme. So it's really interesting, though, because this is what I have to deal with when I go to make my own reports, because the police don't report anything for me. And so I have to do this to report everything on my own now. This is what I recommend every single person do. You know, there are so many benefits to having a YouTube channel. When the time comes for you to be under the injustice gamut, when it's your time, you need to document it as if you were the police or a private citizen investigator investigating your own case, because the justice that they are serving to the target individual and the target audience is injustice. And so we need every single person on board creating a YouTube channel, and when they go to phone in the injustice, capturing the injustice with their phones and with their video recorders, and then posting that to YouTube or BitChute. And then, of course, you can see how when these operations are being done while the target is either trying to rest, sick, healing, or sleeping, it's intentionally depriving them on purpose so as to get them revved and riled up, so as to get them angry, so as to get them to snap. Because when you're tired, or when you're sick, or when you're not feeling good like I am right now, it's very easy to annoy the shit out of somebody with noise. When they're trying to sleep, it's very easy. And I have the same exact police officer on video footage that I've shared to my Facebook, who's come over here to provoke me for no reason whatsoever recently in the past. Now, I'm off grid. When you're off grid, police officers have no business coming out to your location. None. So, which is also why they try to act like they don't know where you're at when they get called out here. And they absolutely do. the little notification that we all got from FEMA, it knows the phone number. If it knows the phone number, then it damn sure knows the address or the location. And the fact that there are gang stalkers around me 24/7, that I'm literally a hostage in my own home, that proves that they know the location. So it makes no fucking sense when you go to call in for an emergency and you could have a concussion, you could, have a broken neck, have broken bones, whatever, bleeding out, whatever. They act like they don't know the location, but they do know the location. And that's why there are gang stalkers keeping me hostage in my home 24/7. So don't give me that fucking bullshit, trying to act like you don't know the fucking location. Bullshit. And basically, they just held me there when they came out, and they allowed Jerron to continue attacking me. Like, they basically just held me there so he can continue attacking me verbally. And that's exactly what you see. You don't see any of the police officers telling him to, to calm down, to be quiet, to stand off to the side. I'm sitting over here trying to report a crime, and Jerron is intercepting my ability to even report the crime because he won't stop talking in the background. So, and then, of course, he's trying to act like he's the victim. He's like 300 pounds. There's no way a 300-pound, 6-foot-tall Samoan man is a victim of anything at all. All right, so today is officially day 6, and I still have 2 black eyes. One on the left side is a lot darker. I possibly have a broken nose. I'm not for sure about that, but I just wanted to say that eventually I'm going to do like a side-by-side of the healing process. And I also wanted to just mention that the time that that same police officer was out here stalking and harassing us before was on August 5th at 12:05. So you see, I provided photo evidence of how they came out here. The same officer that came out Friday night was also out here August 5th at 12:05, and for no reason at all, just asking random and frivolous questions. And this is what they do when a target is being gang stalked. So the police you'll just have random rude encounters with the police, and then Jerron, of course, is just pacifying this as normal behavior when it's absolutely abnormal to have police officers coming to your front door, especially when you live off grid. It's not normal behavior at all. It's very creepy, it's very stalker, it's very illegal, it's very criminal.